Everyone, great to see you again. Hope everyone's been well. It's Thanksgiving weekend, so things are quiet on site here and hopefully in your homes as well, getting some time to rest and relax. It's been a few weeks, as I say, since the last video, so I thought I'd take a look around what's been happening on our Cornerstone project with you. First thing I wanted to show is these window surrounds that have showed up. They're really important because the brickwork on the outside has been a little bit of a standstill because they can't go below that height there before they have, well, number one, this band that'll go around, just like over on the church. You see there's that flat stone, so that's going to continue all the way around. And then these pieces are the surrounds that are going to go up and around the windows, each of the windows all along. So again, they couldn't go up anymore with the brick without these showing up. So we've been waiting a few weeks for them to be delivered, manufactured, and so here they are. These are the bottoms, these are the sides, and more sides, I think, for the smaller windows, and then those are the tops there. So it's great. So hopefully later this week some of the, well, I know on Tuesday for sure, they're getting a full crew of masons out to begin that work. All right, I'm gonna go inside and meet you in there. We'll talk about more work that's been way down here into the basement. Not a lot to show you down here, but let's see what we can see. And that is, I'm not sure in the last video if these ceilings were finished. Well, they're not finished, but they have drywall on them. So it's coming along. You know, for some time, a lot of the work has been finished down here. So they're just using it for storage and so on. These are a lot of the electrical pieces for upstairs. Even you see the drywall boxes there. They're going to be used to mud and tape everything. Looks like they've been working on a ladder here. There's a number of access panels you can see in the ceilings here. Actually, the larger one, this one and that one, are for heat, but then the smaller one is an access panel. They need to put those in place so that we can reach some of the shutoffs and so on for the mechanical systems or otherwise. Yeah, the drywall all around the outside is being finished up. All right, so yikes. I'm just gonna head over to the boiler room to show you one other thing. Okay, I know boiler rooms aren't the most exciting place, but they're important, especially as the weather's getting colder. We're thinking we really want these to turn on. And so that's what they're actually in the process of helping us get facilitated. Over here on the wall, you see these red lights. They're on. These pipes up here, you probably can't hear it, are running for the first time. So a pump going out and pump coming in. But the boilers are not fired up yet. We have our two new boilers here. But they need to run this water through the system over the coming days in order to flush everything out and then get the right chemicals in these systems down here going, so that then they can fire up the boilers and we can have heat in the church. So actually startup day is going to be probably before my next video, and that's going to be October 19th. I think that's Monday, October 19th. So still this weekend, Thanksgiving, thankfully it's a little warmer, is going to be a bit chilly in the church, but come, well, and then one more weekend, and then we'll get some heat. So looking forward to that. Let me go up to the Cornerstone itself, and we'll talk about what's been done. Okay, so it's always great to see these spaces again. We're just walking from the side entrance of the church. This will be open into the cornerstone that wraps around the back of our church. It used to be, of course, the old laneway. So you've seen here that they've done a lot of cleaning this week, try to get things cleaned up so they're ready to really move on the interior finishes in the next week or two. They've pretty much finished up all the mechanical equipment and electrical on the ceilings. You can see still some coiled wire. Wonder where this is going, but we'll see. Down here is down into the boiler room where all the pipes come up and over and out to our great addition here. On the wall here, you know, we've talked about the washrooms that are going to be along here, which is going to be incredible. There's actually also a water fountain. It's going to have bottle filling and everything like that. So going into the University Student Center, again, you can see everything's, well, maybe you can't tell, but they've done a lot of cleaning in here just to get things in place. This large pipe got ran today that's going along the ductwork, the black one. It's coming down here and it's going to go outside. It's one of the things we had to add into the plan at the very end, which is a fire connection, so that if there's ever any issues, they can connect right into our building, not even needing to go to the fire hydrants on the street. So this is our back meeting room. And a large meeting room at the far end. This is a storage room here, and just in front of it, beside where we are here in the lounge, this is the kitchen area. They had to actually cut out some concrete here and run some new lines up, because there's going to be an island here in the kitchen that'll also need some power running into it. So you see all the, these copper pipes. That's the drains, and these little ones are, of course, the hot water and cold water feeds coming through. Yeah, some great finishing touches as things have come along. All right, lest they make the video too long, I'll skip over there on my own and I'll meet you in a second. Okay, we're just at the far end of the narthex here. So as we come around, we come into the office space. Cleaning done in here. You see these white lines that are running. Our IT people were on site the past week or so. They've been running data lines all over the place, so that the whole building is going to be integrated. And of course, we'll be working with them for Wi-Fi and other security and networking things. So you see those same white lines coming out of the boxes here in the administration area, so that they can plug in computers and so on. One of the things you might notice is that there's more drywall on the walls here. I think some of it was done in my last video, but just little bits are being completed piece by piece, and there's lots of drywall stacked around. More to come for sure. See this in the back parlor. So we'll go through my office, and I'll jump up the ladder there and show you what's going on upstairs. Well, for contrast, you'll be able to see they haven't done very much cleaning up here in the rectory. Hopefully not a sign of the way in which the pastor will live. Let's flip it around. All right, so I came up my ladder here. We are just in the main living space. So where the dining room table will be, there's yet another stack of drywall. A lot of the walls you can see around have been drywalled. The ceiling, although this is just the first ceiling, that's why there's pipes running now below it. For fire reasons, they had to put in 2 layers of drywall. So next, a new wall, new ceiling will be built just along this line here. That'll conceal all the mechanical and fire suppression systems and other things. So where the couch will be, another stack of drywall. You can see out onto the loggia. So much stuff is on the ground in here. It's everywhere. Be careful where I step. You getting dizzy? All right, going down the corridor. See what will be the chapel and little library. And the pastor's suite in here, the bedroom. So it's all been drywalled around, insulated, so on. Parts of it anyway. Okay, so we'll walk a little quicker through here. Last thing I want to show you is out on the roof. Out through the loggia here. And watch. Okay, here we are on the roof, and it's been it's been sealed. The roof has been put on. That's what the black is here now. So you can see there's a number of layers that go into the roof with a lot of insulation like you see here. There's one more layer to come. You see in the center there it's more of a gray. That's because that area has the final layer that'll go on to the entire roof when we're finished with the project. They haven't put that on yet because there's still work to be done. Of course, the masons and so on will be putting on the brickwork up here just so it doesn't get damaged. They're going to wait to put on that last piece. But on the roof, you'll also notice these massive mechanical systems. So these feed a number of things in both the new University Student Center that's immediately below us, the offices, the hall, and the church. These two big units right here are the new compressors for the air conditioning for the church. This one serves the student center. The one there in the corner is going to serve the corridor and offices. And that's all of them. There's a few more here, but these are going to be, I think, going for the most part inside, or just small areas. So they've done all the parapets here. That'll get the skylights. You can see the vents coming up from the boiler room downstairs. Walk around on the roof. That's probably where one of those smaller units that's still in the box over there is going to go, just on top of this spot here. So the building's not completely sealed off without these skylights, but they have joined the new construction here to the old side entrance of the church up top. So it's interesting to see how they were going to do this to make sure that we don't get any leaks between the old and the new. All right. So there we are. We'll finish the video just up from where we were down there at the bottom. Hope you enjoyed the look around, and that we'll be able to continue to see this progress happening. Wishing you and your families a very happy Thanksgiving. Perhaps we'll see you at Sunday Mass or over the coming weeks, but may God bless you, and indeed continue to make you as thankful as I am for so much that's happening in our lives, in our community, and indeed the blessing He wants to give to each one of us.